Yo Leute, peace, what's up? Ubisoft Forward, let's go. Mal gucken, was sie da zu zeigen haben. Oh, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs.
The illegal paintings spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the last few weeks across London are not the work of several people as was originally believed, but the work of an individual. The criminal suspected to have links with the terrorist group Center is masked as potentially dangerous.
Was geht da ab, Alter? WTF?
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
First, they came for the foreigners, and I did not speak out, because I was not a foreigner.
Was zur Hölle schaue ich mir da gerade an?
Then
Was ist das?
they came for the protesters, and I did not speak out, because I was not a protester. Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a journalist. And then they came for street artists.
Alter, mein Kopf explodiert gleich. Maximal überfordert.
Because I am not a street artist.
Die Leute, die dieses Video hier gemacht haben, die müssen doch mindestens unter Drogeneinfluss stehen. What the f... Was? Alter, was? Was geht ab, ey? Was geht da ab?
And I realized that eventually they'd come for me, and there would be no one left to speak for me.
Was geht da ab, Alter? Was ist das?
And there's nothing more debilitating than that. This way, not to be able to do what you're passionate about.
After a long night, London is in chaos. The main arteries through the city are blocked. Hundreds of heavily armed Albion.
Ich kann nicht mal sagen, ob das animiert ist oder ob das Schauspieler sind oder was. Ich erkenne das nicht mal.
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect
Was zur Hölle ist das für ein Video?
a 43-year-old London taxi driver.
Okay, also es sind keine echten Schauspieler.
Currently believed to be a terrorist.
Glaube ich.
People have been asked not to approach him. The authorities advise
Also er auf jeden Fall nicht. Was zur Hölle war das denn?
The city needs a resistance.
Na, endlich mal ein bisschen Gameplay.
Tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you. You help them with their
Das kennen wir ja schon so ein
problems, create an
bisschen.
origin.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team.
Die Grafik sieht nicht mal mehr so geil aus.
And the stars of your story.
And what are you doing in my flat? You
Die
with
sah doch
Albion?
schon mal besser aus.
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled, but think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And they make the story not only, unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because they're, heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Our London town, a modern metropolis, built on history and prosperity. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Die Grafik sieht tatsächlich nicht mehr so schön aus, wie ich es in Erinnerung hatte.
Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's kindly stepped up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
What the fuck ist das für eine, Alter?
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything from party pills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers.
Okay.
With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out.
Any of the brave Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team. Like him. Her. Or even her.
Ja, die Oma ist immer noch die coolste.
Everyone could become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London.
Oh, sehen wir jetzt tatsächlich Gameplay?
You see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London.
Hey, geile,
They all
geile.
have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes.
Nice.
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy. He can even call his own cargo drone.
Aha, okay. Ein bisschen auffällig.
Crashing when you're not invited. And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun?
Alter.
Come in, you soy-eyed shithorn.
Alter, der ist brutal drauf.
Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could approach this mission differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered. Amy is a drone expert,
What have we here?
a real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's
Ow.
class the place up.
A drone expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for
entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the defense minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. Criminals running our streets, illegals threatening our families, the police commissioner himself, assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
Alles klar. Okay. Es gibt anscheinend viele unterschiedliche Figuren. Alle mit verschiedenen Stärken und Schwächen. Wow. Geiler Auftritt. Geiler Auftritt.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman. Some might even call him an artist. Here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Das war so eine Art John Wick-Verschnitt, glaube ich, gerade.
As a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero. So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance. It's time to take back London.
Oh Mann. Okay, aber immerhin mal Gameplay gesehen. Am 29. Oktober ist es dann soweit. Nice. Okay, jetzt geht's um Brawlhalla. Ich bin total interessiert. Nicht. Das lässt mich wirklich komplett kalt. Interessiert mich absolut null. Wow, es kommt aufs Handy. Geil. Brawlhalla ist doch einfach ein Super Smash-Klon, oder nicht? Also das war das erste, was ich jetzt hier gerade im Kopf hatte. So. Was ist das nächste? Might and Magic. Interessiert mich eigentlich auch nicht. Alter, ernsthaft, schauen wir uns jetzt die ganze Zeit hier Handyspiele an, oder was? Elite Squad. Okay. Das klingt doch mal nach was. Nach etwas, was mich auch nicht interessieren würde, wahrscheinlich. Fortnite und Team Fortress haben angerufen, wollen ihr Spiel wieder zurück.
Contact! Montaigne is down. Request air support. Target northeast rooftop.
Roger. Inbound. Danger close.
I need an EMP deployed now.
EMP imminent.
Get back in your cell! Hey, take this.
Don't make me regret this.
Okay, wir haben das Sam Fisher, so wie es aussieht. Tom Clancy, ja, okay. Was ist es? App Store, Google Play, Alter, ich raste aus, ey. Was ist das für ein Dreck?
Speaking of Tom Clancy, it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been stronger. In celebration of this milestone, Ubisoft Montreal has put together a special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
Gut, noch irgendeine Dankesrede für Rainbow Six Siege? Warum auch immer, egal. Gutes Spiel, aber was muss es da rein? Ich weiß nicht.
Rainbow Six Siege. A game built on a strong vision, creativity, competitiveness, and team play.
Pour le joueur, le 1er décembre, c'est un début, mais pour nous aussi. Il faut tout de suite s'engager et dire aux joueurs, ce jeu est installé, tu peux t'y installer aussi, et nous serons là.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
I got it! This is such a special moment, and being at 1 year anniversary of Rainbow Six now, game being stronger than ever, and more players today than we had in the past, it means the world to us.
But we also had our share of challenges.
Health that touches upon subjects like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community, and together, we grow stronger.
There is no sequel plan, and we're here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time.
Look at this.
Tous les succès, c'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre, nous, l'équipe de développement.
Now 60 million players strong, we're just getting started. From the devs that build the game to the community that plays it, thank you.
Jo, bitteschön, ne?
If you haven't tried it yet, dive into our new Operation Steel Wave update available now and take Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer shooter. Now, it's time to venture into the Hyperscape.
Oh shit, Hyperscape, ein neues Battle Royale Spiel, was absolut abgespaced aussieht. Und absolut, ich glaube nicht, dass es was wird. Ich glaube nicht. Klar, eine neue, nette Idee, aber es ist immer noch Battle Royale und es reicht langsam mit Battle Royale, glaube ich.
That's not supposed to be there. Let me get you all up to speed, okay? About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true. We made some good decisions. We made some bad decisions. Actually, we made a lot of bad decisions. So, here we are. 10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities. But the people at Prisma changed everything. They gave everyone a way out. The Hyperscape. In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This is where anyone can become someone.
Battle Royale, ja.
If you get good at Crown Rush, it can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt. Users disappearing from the real world. A darker secret lies at the
Okay, der Trailer sieht ja schon mal wirklich cool aus. Das macht auch irgendwie Bock auf das Spiel, aber wenn man sich mal so ein bisschen Gameplay anguckt, wird man relativ schnell merken, das ist halt, ja, ist halt einfach nur ein Battle Royale Shooter. Mit ein bisschen Science-Fiction-Zeugs und ja, that's it. That's it.
I'm JC, Creative Director on Hyperscape.
JC's work on Far Cry Primal and multiple Prince of Persia titles has established him as a top creative here at Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting is we started building it from scratch. Seeing it grow, adding ideas is really cool.
Hello, contender. Welcome to the Hyperscape.
The game takes place in 2054. It's in a future where humanity has grown a little darker. One of the companies there, they are launching what's called the Hyperscape, which is a virtual world and the internet of the future. It's the place where everything converges. Within the virtual world, there is a battle royale that takes place in the virtual city of Neo Arcadia.
Okay, ja, jetzt sieht man es ja auch wirklich so ein bisschen mal.
Then we also introduce a lot of new things. You get the opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops, to go into interiors where it's much more narrow, much more stressful. You get to go to the landmarks where there's more opportunities to get cool items, but also more players, so it's a risk-reward kind of deal. We introduce the notion of hacks, special abilities that you can pick up on the fly to adapt your tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself, you can wrap yourself into a ball and bounce around the battlefield.
Toll.
A lot of abilities that let you have fun, that are toys that you can play with. And finally, it's made as a spectacle, so all the viewers will be able to interact with the game on different levels through the Twitch extension. So every few minutes, there's going to be a vote, and viewers will be able to decide what effect they want to affect the whole battle. So things like changing the gravity, infinite ammo, or stuff like that. So players, while this happens, really have to adapt to all kinds of stuff that is happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right now, as we speak, we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide. I really want to thank all the players, all the streamers.
Okay, man kann es jetzt ausprobieren, wenn man möchte. Open Beta.
Who will participate in the open beta. Here's a short glimpse of what you can expect.
Mal gucken, ob ich mal reinschaue. Weiß noch nicht. Mal gucken.
Watch and learn how it's done.
Ja, das sieht jetzt hier alles richtig stylisch aus. Aber ich bin mir sicher, im wirklichen Spiel sieht es einfach nicht so aus. Da läuft es nicht so cool.
Let's show 'em what
I'm made of. Go time. Watch closely. Here we go. Konotoshi.
Okay. Ja. Was soll ich dazu noch sagen? Nix.
That's coming up now.
Oh, wow, wow, kommt jetzt Brawlhalla Gameplay?
Waiting to hear more about this game since it was announced back in April.
Ja.
And now it's time for a deep dive into the world.
Sehen wir jetzt das Gameplay, was schon geleakt worden ist, oder was sehen wir jetzt?
A couple of weeks ago we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the reaction from the fans was just amazing.
Bin mal interessant, was der Typ zu sagen hat.
Vikings is really, really inspiring.
Ob er irgendwas sagt zu den Kritik?
We found that, you know, they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually farmers trying to find new lands for them to settle. And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings.
Es ist richtig anstrengend, diesen Franzosen-Akzent sich die ganze Zeit zu geben. Das ist echt, das triggert schon ein bisschen.
The team went to Norway and England to take the same roads that the Vikings did, to really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life, is just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling we want players to experience in this game.
Ja, er zeigt uns doch jetzt mal cooles Gameplay. Bin wirklich gespannt, ob es das geleakt ist.
A Viking chieftain, Eivor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's too much political pressure, no resources available. Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper. Vikings were brutal warriors.
Shields!
And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system, to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings.
Was ist das jetzt eigentlich gerade? Ich will doch nicht wieder den Trailer einfach nur nochmal sehen. Leute.
We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive.
Dann zeig doch jetzt endlich mal.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Bin ich mal gespannt, ob das jetzt auch eine halbe Stunde geht oder was wir jetzt hier sehen. In-Game Footage, Work in Progress. Jetzt wird's endlich mal spannend, meine Damen und Herren.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor.
Okay, ja, wir sehen auf jeden Fall schon mal die weibliche Figur, wie in dem geleakten Gameplay.
Warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties. a land of opportunity and riches.
Allererster Eindruck, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Viking DLC.
You spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
Es hat halt wirklich einfach was von Odyssey.
Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game.
Das sah gerade komisch aus.
Offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors. To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand. Take the fight to your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking.
Whoa!
Pummel them with throwing axes. Incapacitate them with the new stuns.
Okay, es gibt einfach neue Finisher-Attacken, so wie es aussieht.
Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Nur man kann jetzt halt ein Schild nehmen. Wow.
Customize your fighting style as you see fit and become a legendary Viking warrior.
Das Kampfsystem sieht noch ein bisschen merkwürdig aus. Ich habe trotzdem Bock auf das Spiel, aber ist es nicht so, dass es mich unfassbar wegballert. Alter.
Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds, and slip past watchful eyes, an unseen hunter among the people. From capital cities and villages, to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment. Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement. The more you explore, the more of England's secrets you will reveal. But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today, we will reclaim her. Today, we fight for your land. And tomorrow, we rebuild.
For East
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise, with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
Ja doch, ich hab schon Bock drauf. Das sieht auf jeden Fall geil aus. Doch, hab ich Bock drauf. 17. November. Oh, Release-Datum geleakt.
9th century England is
Geleakt.
truly unlike anything the franchise
Genannt.
has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
We're close to wrapping up today, but before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
I hope you will have enjoyed what you have seen today.
Oh, das war's auch schon.
And that you will love playing these games. I'm proud of our team.
Noch einer mit französischem Akzent.
Ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games. And we haven't shown you everything yet. In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will have another Ubisoft Forward to reveal even more about our upcoming games. But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Jetzt bin ich ja mal gespannt. Es soll irgendwie noch eine Ubisoft Forward geben, oder wie durfte ich das jetzt verstehen? Schade, dass man nichts zu Rainbow Six Quarantine, oder wie es heißt, gesehen hat. Was sehen wir hier jetzt wieder? Irgendein komischer Film? Ah, Far Cry, Safe Call Far Cry. 100 Pro ist neue Far Cry. Würde ich fast wetten. Kaum schon. Sag mir, dass es das neue Far Cry ist. Ja, das ist das neue Far Cry. War klar. Wurde ja auch schon im Vorfeld geleakt. Aber ja, doch. Wenn es mal was Neues wäre, hätte ich auch Bock drauf. Aber es war bis jetzt, die letzten Teile waren eigentlich immer gleich. Da hoffe ich, dass sie bei diesem Teil vielleicht mal was Neues machen. Ja, Far Cry 6. Wie, was auch sonst. Bin ich echt gespannt drauf. Oh, ein Gameplay oder ein Trailer. Ich dachte, das wäre schon gewesen.
It's beautiful, amigo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa,
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Breathe, Diego. Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me. Now, I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do believe will be wrong. They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. Do you understand now? Prove it.
Okay. Im Februar im nächsten Jahr wird's rauskommen. Für die neuen Konsolen dann in dem Fall.
And with
Nice.
that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward.
So, das war die Ubisoft
Today,
Forward.
we've seen the next generation of Assassin's Creed.
Ja, wir haben Assassin's Creed gesehen.
Resistance in Watch Dogs Legion.
Wir haben Watch Dogs ein gutes Stück gesehen. Ein unnötiges Cyberscape.
Epic reveal of Far Cry's newest installment.
Und Far Cry 6 mit einem richtig guten Trailer. Brawlhalla braucht keiner.
Later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with
Okay,
tons
es
of
gibt
game
noch mal
news and
eine.
updates.
Thanks for joining us.
Aber sie sagen nicht wann. Alles klar. In dem Fall, Leute. Was sieht man jetzt noch? Oh, wir sehen noch ein bisschen Assassin's Creed. Gibt noch ein bisschen Assassin's Creed.